Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
Hello, everybody. We're on for Friday. We made it through the week. Hello, it's me, Minx, and there's Mud Puppy. You guys can actually see him now. He's so fucking America right now, too. We're on for Friday. And why is that? Interesting. And we also, special announcement, we also are joined by Cause Jr., also known as KJ, who is one of our new hires. You can't see him, but you can hear him. Hello, KJ.
Good evening, Minx.
How are you?
I'm doing just ducky. How you doing?
Well, I've never been given that response before, so now I don't know how to respond. Now I'm just here, like, don't know what to do with my hands. No, I'm freezing right now. I'm turning into a popsicle. Ghost likes to keep the house at, a subarctic 65 degrees at all times, and I'm freezing. So I'm in a hoodie, and it's almost August.
That's awesome.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
I love hoodies.
No. Well, no, don't get me wrong. I love hoodie weather, too. When it's hoodie weather, not when it's, 100 and some odd degrees outside, and I'm turning into a goddamn popsicle inside. Like, there's no happy median, Like, I could stand, like, in the doorway, like, the backyard's right out there. And so I could stand right there in the middle and just have, like, the hot air blow on one side and the cold air blow on the other. But that's how, one, you get bugs in the house. And two, that electrical bill would be out of the fucking roof. Fuck that. Mm-mm.
You need to get one of those magnetic snap screens that, like, every time you go through it.
Right?
Then you wouldn't have to worry about letting the dogs in and out.
Dude, no. That's just it, though. Like, my dogs would probably fuck that shit.
They would eat it.
God, seriously. They would, too. So, yeah. So, how's your guys' week been? KJ, we know nothing about you.
It's been long, exciting. I've been anticipating this night. I'm thrilled about it.
Yeah?
A little nervous, but, get over it.
I think you'll be all right.
Take two ibuprofen and some water.
Right? Yes. No, exactly. I mean, so far you seem to be, fitting in pretty well with everybody. So that's always a plus, right? Maybe?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love the crew. Y'all guys are the best. Been listening to y'all for, 2 years now.
I mean, you kind of have to say that. We hired you. Just kidding.
And the thing is that he admits it, that he likes us.
Right? Right? What is wrong with you?
The only thing that I have found wrong with him is he's a PS4 guy.
No, I'm not.
No.
Oh, wait, that's right.
No, that's
I'm
the
Xbox,
other.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means, you're going to have to join us on our Grand Theft Auto adventures. Sometimes Los Santos gets a little froggy, and we have to go put it in check and burn it down. It's true.
I am the worst Grand Theft Auto player in the world.
Oh, you'll fit right in.
Yep.
You'll fit
Good
right
to
in.
go.
It's fine. No, it's like, seriously. So we, a lot of times because a bunch of us from staff play, right? And so when we all get on, we normally play games. Like, one of the favorites that we play is Rockets versus Insurgents. And every time Mud Puppy joins us, it's like, it's fucking amazing, but at the same time terrible if you're on his team. Because every time he plays, his team gets pistols instead of rockets. Which, I mean, if you... Honestly, though, doing it a while, you're like, I don't know which one I like better. Because, if you shoot something too close to you with the rocket, then you kill yourself and not your intended target. And so that's a waste. But, pistols just take too long.
There was the time we got the flare guns due to me hosting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, our weapon against fucking armored vehicles was motherfucking flare guns.
Oh, just burn it to the ground.
We got in there and we're like, what the actual fuck is going
How
on
does
right
this
now?
even happen?
You're trying to signal PewDiePie to come help you or something. I don't know.
Right? Oh, it was so bad. Fucking mud. Then, seriously. So every time he comes on, we're like, I don't know. Can't let him host. Well, fucking.
Here comes the
Never being
flare
on your team,
guns.
bud. Sorry,
We're
no.
gonna end up with fucking shivs or something next. Come here. Oh my God, that would be terrible. Could you imagine? Fuck that.
Hand grenades.
I mean, maybe they exploded upon impact and didn't do that whole 3 to 5 second wait.
You'd have to time it just right for the end of the ramp.
Right.
See someone being like the noob from Battlefield Frank. Frag out! Just throwing them.
That would be me. Oh my God. I'm so bad at those games. If you put me in Call of Duty, I'm just running around ah, and then Battlefield, I'm same thing ah. I normally will spin in circles while firing my weapon. I will kill everybody, but I normally
And
just
she
die.
does.
I normally just die.
Well, she doesn't realize she's spinning around in circles. We're all just working overtime,
Right.
shooting down all the jets, running casts.
Right. So bad. I'm such a bad gamer or whatever. Ugh.
But your truck is sweet.
Mine?
3 turrets.
Oh, my insurgent one?
Yeah, the new drug running. You can drug running truck.
That's right. I do have a drug running. I have a bunker and I've got a trailer so I can do gun running, not drug. Gun running. There's a difference. This is Los Santos, all right? We're classy bitches in there. We don't do drug running.
Oh,
That's
yes. we
frowned
just
upon.
Run. Glad to know we have a standard. Drugs are not okay, but you know what? Let's just ship that firearm cross county, no problem.
Yeah, no, exactly. And actually,
yeah.
no, I actually just deliver them in the same county that I build them in. So technically, I'm not even going cross county lines.
You know, the beautiful thing is Los Santos is in California, so we're doing the people there a service.
Right,
No
exactly.
bullet buttons.
Exactly. You're welcome, California. This is how you're getting all your goddamn weapons. You're welcome.
I'm still trying to figure out how we still have full auto on GTA 5 with it based out of California.
Because they're all black market shit. Duh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grandfathered in.
Yeah, exactly. That too. That too. But yeah, so what do you say we get into? Actually, KJ, I still want to know more about you. So,
What do you want to know?
everything. I'm kind of curious. So, all right. So, give us just a brief, what branch of service were you in? How long were you in? You know, what your MOS was.
I was in the army.
Mm-hmm.
I was an infantryman, and I bleed blue till my dying day. I was only there from 14 to 15. Then I got out, and then I got stuck in Nashville. I don't know how I managed to get away from Fort Campbell. And then it's Nashville, great, and I've been in the vacuumous soul of Nashville ever since.
Oh, fun. I mean, Nashville can be a fun city, right?
Oh, it's a great city. I love watching
Visited.
the bachelor parties totally trash taking the party bikes. and they can't even sit on the seats. That's how drunk they are.
Oh my god, I've been on one of those.
For people who don't know, please explain a party bike.
Okay, so imagine you have the bartender / driver, and everybody sits around the bar, and there's pedals underneath every seat, so you can sit there and drink to your heart's content and pedal, and eventually at some point the bachelorette says, nah, screw this, we're just gonna drink, and now you have 8 women completely and totally obliteratedly wasted, trying not to take off their clothes while riding through downtown Nashville.
I've been on one of those in Austin before. Dude, fuck that. Like, when we had to go up hills, fuck that. Not every one of those bitches I was on that goddamn bike thingy cart was pulling their fucking weight, and like there were some heifers on there too. And so I was like, yeah, let's go, bitches, like stand up and fucking pedal, like something. And they're just sitting there like, do. And I'm over here and I'm like, you know what? No. It's not fair.
Did Corey said Rakasan. Currahee.
Do what?
Currahee Nation, brother. Facebook chat.
Aw. I know him. I was stationed with him in Fort Irwin.
I'm
Hi,
so
Corey.
sorry.
Yeah, he's my friend.
NPC.
Right? Yeah, no, it was a good time. Actually,
Payment rocks.
I met him. we in process together. That's how I met him. What's up? We weren't obviously, we weren't in the same unit because he was infantry, right? Corey, I'm sorry, Corey, I don't remember. You were in the real army, so yeah, I don't fucking know. I do know that I was not in the same unit as him.
Medak, huh?
Yeah, no, 1, I don't say that H word. 2, yes, you're right about the medak part.
Hoo-ah.
There's nothing.
is true.
There's nothing cool about Medak.
Well, I mean, I think there is, but whatever. But yeah. So, you guys want to get into some current events?
No, I want to know how your week went.
Oh, mine.
Yeah.
Well, all right then, Mr. Bossy. My week was very relaxing. I got back from vacation on when did I get home? Tuesday, and because I did my show on Tuesday, and I was supposed to work Thursday, so yesterday, but they didn't need me, so I'm working tomorrow now. I'm doing a 12-hour shift tomorrow. But yeah, I still have not unpacked.
Unpacking is overrated.
I agree.
Just leave it in the suitcase just in case you need to go.
Right? Exactly. Like I took out all my toiletries and stuff because I needed to shower, and so I did that, and
That's what baby wipes are for.
no, that's disgusting. I'm not. No, I was I was not in the field. No. Like
Man, I was hoping for a good surgery story tonight too.
Oh, surgery. Oh,
Man.
Right now, not right now. I do know that my podiatrist did not have a good day on Monday, and he sent me a text message, something along the lines of, it's like, I would have licked your ass and left my family for you if you had been there on Monday. And I was like,
Sure.
I'm not sure how to respond to this other than like, LOL. So that's all I sent. I was like, oh, okay. I'm glad to know that, I'm good for something, I guess.
That first scrubbing in when you go back with them's gonna be quite awkward.
Nah, it's gonna be fine. Are you kidding? We get on the subject of like anal sex by 7:30 in the morning. It's fine. I'm used to it.
Oh yeah, just touching toes all day. Hey, what do you think about if I was stuck in this bulbous thing? How do you think that would feel? Yeah.
No. I mean, we look at feet all day, and like, no one goes to the doctor, especially a podiatrist. No one goes to the fucking podiatrist because their feet are nice looking, or nice just in general. So that's all we do.
Toes.
Yeah, no, that's all we fucking look at is fucked up motherfucking feet. all day, and I hate feet. I hate them. But for some reason, I'm apparently really good at podiatry. So, guess who got to be the podiatry tech? Me. Well, that, and I'm like one of the only techs he can tolerate. So.
Well, that just cured any foot fetish that anybody might have had.
Right? Yeah. No. Like.
Foot fetish? Go scrub it in with a podiatrist. You'll be done.
Ugh, oh, the worst. And like the worst one, it's actually a clinic procedure. Like they don't even have to come to the OR for this. It's when they take off the toenails, and I'm just like,
oh,
yes,
oh,
yes, all of that, yes. And it's and they just literally pop off, and I'm just like. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, give me a big open belly case any goddamn day. Like, oh, I can't. Oh, just thinking about it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I got tingles just even thinking about it.
Yeah, no. Ugh, it's so bad. But yeah.
So with that, do you just like grab it with the pliers and pull? Or you got to do the cutting underneath and all that fun stuff?
No, we take an elevator, and we just kind of...
To the third floor?
No. Okay, it's an instrument. It's a long, skinny instrument, and it's to help remove fascia off of, muscle or, like, off of bone and stuff, right? And so...
It's like a jack, like a floor jack, pretty much, between...
No, I mean, it looks kind of like a pencil. So think like about that long and that skinny, right? But then
That's what she said.
Yeah, no, that is what she said. But then like the very ends, right, are super flat and thin. All we do is we take the end and we shove it under the nail and then kind of pop it. Yeah. I could not watch. I couldn't fucking watch because I got queasy. Like I've been doing.
In most countries, that's considered torture.
Yes, no, that's why we put them to sleep.
Can they walk afterwards, or do they need to be?
They walk a little funny, but.
Yeah, they can walk. But yeah, and then what else? But yeah, so I've been doing this job for 12 years now. And that is one procedure that'll get me queasy and feel like I'm about to faint every time. Yeah. Oh, I can't watch. Like normally I can watch whatever it is the doc's doing. Like I've done cranny shit where I'm like, oh hey look, there's a fucking brain, and like that was just like interesting, right? But fucking toenails, I'm like, no,
Interesting. Can I poke it?
Yeah, no, and then I was like, well, the doc, he was like an older doc, and he actually needed me to thread this tube down into the skull, and he was like, you have to be really gentle, and I'm like, don't let me do this. Like, I'm not qualified. It's so bad.
You got it. Got it.
Right. Like, don't fuck it up. And I'm like, so much pressure. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I couldn't know. I couldn't see myself doing something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I've only done a couple cranny stuff, but it was interesting. I got to use this fucking crank saw to drill through the skull. That was fun.
Like old school, like.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Like the skull's only, a couple millimeters to centimeters thick in some areas. Well, centimeters thick in some areas. And you don't want a power one going, oh shit. That would exactly. That would be bad. That would be so bad. So just do a hand crank one, and there you go.
You would think they'd have power tools specially made for that, but
no.
All it takes is one.
Right.
what? Who was it? Larry the Cable Guy? what we gonna do is saw the top of your head off, wiggle around there with a stick, see if we can't find that goddamn clock.
Oh my god. Ugh. But yeah, no, and like, ugh. But yeah, so that's what I do, KJ, on my day job.
Okay, you'll foam the toenails. Yeah, you enjoy that.
Oh, I will. No, I won't actually. That was a lie. It was a straight lie.
But he does take you to good dinners.
He does, and
There you go.
he's actually, yeah, no, friggin' my doc. He treats me fucking awesome. He took me to a dinner with a couple like sales reps a couple weeks ago, and yeah, so that was really good food. And then in November, he's taking me on a business trip to Arizona for some more sales rep stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so that's going to be fun.
Are you sure it's just sales rep stuff after the last text you got?
That's a great question, but it better be. No, it will be. He's not like that. like he says stuff like that, but he's not really like that. But yeah. Now can I do news, Mud Puppy?
Yes, Amasa.
Oh, okay, motherfucker. Ugh. All right, so the fat Asian Cartman is at it again. I hope you guys like that picture I found of him. Quote, the two remainings of the Axis of Evil launched rockets on back-to-back days with Iran and North Korea blatantly flouting international resolve as each took significant steps toward developing their own nuclear-tipped intercontinental ballistic missiles. North Korea on Friday, for the second time this month, so sorry. For the second time this month, successfully launched an ICBM into space and had its re-entry vehicle splashed down. Friday's rocket landed in the Sea of Japan about 600 miles from the launch pad. However, U.S. officials were still assessing the military's apex, which more accurately determines how far away the rocket could strike. On Thursday, Iran launched its own rocket based off a North Korean design towards space. The Islamic Republic said the launch was a success, but U.S. assessments pegged the Iranian poster as propaganda. Officials believe the Iranian rocket suffered a, quote, catastrophic failure and likely blew up. Our commitment to the defense of our allies, including the Republic of Korea and Japan, in the face of these threats remain ironclad, spokesman Captain Jeff Davis said. We remain prepared to defend ourselves and our allies from any attack or provocation. While North Korea is actively and openly engaged in trying to perfect its ICBM technology so the rocket could one day be topped with a nuke and potentially launched at foes around the globe, Iran's program is far more secretive. Following the landmark Iran nuke deal signed 2 years ago and championed by the Obama administration, Iran's development of a nuclear bomb was believed to have been pushed back significantly. But officials believe Thursday's launch of a space vehicle carrying a satellite payload was merely a test of technology that could easily be adapted to an ICBM. The Trump administration, which has railed against the Obama-brokered nuclear deal, moved on Friday to impose additional sanctions on Iran due to the ultimately unsuccessful rocket test. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin said the sanctions illustrated deep U.S. concerns about Iran's missile testing and other actions. He said the U.S. would continue countering Iran's ballistic missile program, including the provocative space launch. The U.S. had said the launch flouted the UN Security Council resolution because the technology is inherently designed to be able to carry a nuclear payload. The North Korean launch had been expected by U.S. Analysts who initially believed the launch date would be Thursday, the 64th anniversary of the signing of the armistice that ended fighting in the Korean War. But bad weather apparently scuttled the launch and it was moved back a day. Fucking Asian Cartman at it again, feeling froggy. Brilliant.
The scary part is that somebody used the design to try to go to space.
Right? Oh my god.
I'm not worried
So
about North
bad.
Korea.
You're not?
I'm not.
Why?
Well, if you think about it, they have a history, and it's a constant. Every 3-4 months they launch a missile, sometimes shorter, but they're constantly launching and testing. It's Iran that brings me some pause because, like you just said, secrecy. We don't know where Iran's capability is. So North Korea, we know it's going to fail. You know, they have them that fail and they stop them short, and they could hit the U.S. But they also just launched that live video on Facebook a few weeks ago, about a month and a half ago, that showcased everything they had in that parade. For the Hermit Kingdom, they're being surprisingly open.
I still think some of those missiles are nothing but cardboard.
Oh, most definitely.
Like
Oh, get more, what's it called? Paper mache!
yeah! Fucking, like, seriously, like, pipes, like, PCB pipes and shit. Like, calm your shit. Work on your paper mache, then do a parade. Like, make it better.
I thought they didn't have internet in North Korea.
Right? That's what I thought, too.
They have an intranet. It's like 34 websites.
As long as they're approved by the fat man in charge.
Did
There's
you
like
say
a
30 porn websites?
Right? God, are you kidding? Brilliant.
Great.
Oh, we want every one of your tastes.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, how's Gruba?
They hate us because they ain't us.
Right? Oh my god.
hey, MP, Bud, baby, you a
Yo.
firework.
What was that?
No, baby, you a firework.
You guys are dorks.
Oh
my
that's such a
goodness.
good movie.
So a security guard employed by a cash vault and transport company, Garda, apparently stole $100,000 in cash on his first day on the job, police in New Jersey said. Fairfield police say 19-year-old Larry Brooks was caught on the company's surveillance cameras stealing $100,000 while working. The company's security officers were able to recover about $86,000 from a car parked in Elizabeth, where Brooks lives, before the company contacted police. Brooks was arrested and charged of second-degree theft and then released on his own reconnaissance. What?
Recognizance.
Yeah, that one. I can't fucking word. It wasn't immediately clear if Brooks had already attained an attorney or not. Well, I mean, that's one way to fuck your life over. Good job, man.
How did they know it was me?
What an
There's cameras in those trucks?
what an idiot.
What do you mean I have this one pair of keys assigned to me? Huh?
Oh my god. Exactly, Casey. Words. Fuck my life, right?
Was it his day off?
No, it was his first fucking day on the job.
Right, but did they fire him on his day off?
I don't know.
It is Friday.
It is Friday. But no, I don't
You
know.
ain't got a job. You ain't got shit to do.
No, like
I
it's,
just,
what?
no, I'm sorry.
No,
I-
go
I was-
ahead.
I could see this whole Ocean's 11 sort of like heist going on. It's like, all right, man, you're gonna get the job with Garda. You're gonna get in deep. You're gonna get ace the interview. You're gonna do it. Then you're gonna park the car and we're gonna take the $100K. And you just see like George Clooney and all his buddies just sitting there and just plotting to steal this money straight out of the truck.
Oh my god.
They'll never miss it.
They'll never know.
What's in the box?
Right?
Ooh.
That's a good movie. What's in the box? Oh my god. No, like seriously, like how much of a dumbass can you fucking be? Like, hey, I just got myself a job. I'm 19, so I can be charged as an adult. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna steal some of this money. Fuck you people. God, what an idiot. Like, he just fucked his life up because you know.
Permanently.
Yeah, no, you know they're going to slap him with some sort of felony on this.
Don't you dare, D-Max.
What? What's he doing?
What do you think?
Or is he going to call?
D-Max, on another note, KJ hasn't been flushed yet.
He hasn't, but I'm not answering, D-Max. Because I know what you do.
I'm kind of curious what is flushed.
Oh God. So D-Max likes to call, well, D-Max and then a bunch of these copycat D-Maxes. Apparently they like to call a station and then, you know, we answer, we say, hello, thank you for calling WTF Nation Radio. You're live on the air. How may we assist you? Or, you know, something like that. And he likes to flush the toilet because fucking reasons. I don't know. It's D-Max. Yeah. That's what he does. And then, like I said, there's copycats now because for a while, a couple other numbers were doing it. And I kept accusing them of being D-Max. And D-Max was like, it's not me. I'm not even home. Oh, okay. Like, that can stop a toilet from flushing if you're not home. Come on now. But yeah, that's D-Max.
He's got the app.
He probably does, dude. Fuck.
So Minx, I forgot to post it, but I have an incredible news story that just came out.
Ooh.
Got today actually.
Ooh, go on.
John Kelly replaces Reince Priebus as the White House chief of staff.
Ooh.
President Trump late today replaced his embattled chief of staff Reince Priebus. I hope I pronounced that right. With Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly, a retired general who had been leading his administration's charge on immigration. That is insane.
Wait, what?
In a good way. Because you have General Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Is in charge of no nonsense sort of person.
Are you speaking into your mic completely? Because I'm only catching like every third word. No, I can't hear him at all. KJ, come back.
Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me.
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
There we go. I think this is an incredible thing because you now have, I'm sorry, I'm going right back to where I was. General Kelly, General Mattis, General McMaster. You got hard chargers and go-getters now in very important positions at the cabinet.
Yes, I agree. Hopefully that means he can get shit done by, you know, bypassing Congress because apparently shit can't get fucking done over there.
Oh God, don't bring up the healthcare bill.
Oh, you know I'm going to.
Oh God.
Yeah, okay. So, you know, the failure that is Obamacare, and let's face it, it's a fucking failure. And like what was it? It passed the House, right? Fucking passed the House. Got to the Senate. For whatever reason, 3 Republicans deflected and said no. One of them being John McCain. And I really hope, like, I know he has brain cancer, but 2, fuck that guy. 3, the Arizona VA is an atrocious place, and you're, like, that's the state you fucking represent. Fuck off. 4, I really hope you have to get your fucking treatment at the VA, because that would just be priceless. 5. Like, I think I'm at 5. I don't fucking remember. I can't count right now. I'm kind of pissed. Like, I've got a friend who had cervical cancer, who's in her 30s and is self-employed, so she had to be on Obamacare. Like, she had no other choice, right? Unless she wanted to pay a fucking couple $1,000 fine each fucking year, which I don't understand how that fucking works, but whatever. Anyway, so she's undergone chemo multiple times that Obamacare does not cover fully. She's had to undergo multiple surgeries, to include having a total hysterectomy removed. Like, all of her reproductive organs are gone now because of this cancer. And she's facing like 6 digits worth of fucking medical expenses because of Obamacare.
Because it was a pre-existing condition, right?
Yeah. Because somehow cervical cancer means pre-existing condition, so therefore she has to fucking pay for it. Like, don't even give me... It's fucking failed. And, like, she... my friend... Like, I have friends on both sides of, like, the political spectrum, right? And so she's more on the left side and, like, fucking voted for this fucking douchebag, which... I already played the goddamn disclaimer.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I did. So these words are mine and not of the station's or my co-hosts. And, and it's so frustrating having to see her struggle now, trying to, like, come up with ways to pay off these fucking medical bills. And I get it, healthcare should be affordable. I fully am for affordable healthcare if it fucking makes sense,
Yeah.
But because our healthcare systems are in, like, the private sector or whatnot. Oh, Summer. Sorry, pictures of Summer just popped up on my computer. I love Summer. Summer's a horse at War Horses for Veterans, and I love Summer. I love Summer. He's my favorite. He almost bit Bobby on his dick. And, like, like, as soon as that happened, I was like, oh, instant favorite. Well, that, and he's an amazing ride. Like, getting on, shut the fuck up, you dirty-minded fuck.
Jesus.
Both of y'all are fucking nasty. No, he really is. Like, you put a saddle on him, you get on him, and he's just a smooth ride. Oh my God. You guys are so bad. Both of you. You're both
It's Friday,
terrible.
not Saturday. It's Friday, not Saturday.
Exactly. Save this shit for Jay Reddy's show. God damn it. Motherfuckers. God. Sick-minded fucks.
She's an easy mount.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I did not say that.
That's what she said.
Oh my
And it actually
God.
works for once on you.
Mud puppy. Control yourself. You good?
And scene.
You good, bro?
Anyway, back to Obamacare.
Yeah, so and like another reason I'm pissed is because, it's made healthcare, it really has. It hasn't made healthcare affordable at all. It's a fucking failed thing, and it does need to be replaced. And the whole reason Senator John McCain, fucker, didn't vote for it was because he said it was, quote, irresponsible to take health care away from millions of Americans without a new plan to replace it. But,
yeah, and what about the millions of Americans that got pulled off of their current health care because the insurance companies couldn't keep up with the mandated standard that this new healthcare came along with, and ended up going from like a $2,000 deductible to a $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 deductible for their family.
I'm gonna interject with unpopular opinion.
Oh, go for it. I love unpopular opinions.
So, hey, Mike.
Hey, what's going
Hi,
on?
Michael.
Nothing much. You're about to hear an unpopular opinion.
What's that?
You're about to hear an unpopular opinion. I
Okay.
love what Obamacare has done, what the ACA has done for me, and for a lot of my friends and family. I'm a proud independent. I take from both sides of the aisle. You know, I have health insurance because of it. But I see what you're saying about the insurance companies, and there's a lot of states like here where I'm at that never complied with the ACA out of sheer spite for President Obama. And because of that, my wife doesn't have health insurance. And that's the ridiculous part, is what was in, what was it, 2 nights ago, was just the obliteration of the mandate for being penalized, fined, which needed to be gone.
Yes, no, I agree.
And the pre-existing conditions, which needed to be added, you know, ignoring pre-existing conditions, all of them. And of course, Senator John McCain, fucker, screwed it up.
Yeah.
Because people follow him. And there's been a lot of people that have been helped by the ACA, and I'm one of them. But I can respect we need something in place before we try to take it away, because if we do, we have nothing, and that's going to hurt more people than just sitting there and having something half-assed.
Yeah.
At least that's my opinion.
But I think honestly, as it is right now, I think the ACA is half-assed. The fucking fines that were tagged onto it, which, you know, no one really wanted to discuss about.
Unconstitutional.
Until, yeah, well, I mean, you know, there's that. But then, you know, no one wanted to fucking talk about that shit before it was put into fucking law, you know, and like, like all these fucking senators and Congress people, they're, you know, you really think they fucking took the time to read a 2,000+ page bill, word for word, line for line, checking to make sure, like, you know, shit was good to go? I don't think so. They probably had their aides fucking read it and then have them like, all right, Cliff Notes it for me.
That's exactly what happens.
Exactly.
Ugh, and it's fucking frustrating. But yeah, no, those fucking fines, I fucking got hit with them because I was just like, you know, I don't get sick that often. Why? Like, hardly at all. So I don't need health insurance because I don't fucking go to the doctors, like, at all. So
You should have been exempt from it because #TRICARE.
not after I got out. I was not medically retired.
Neither was I, but because I was registered with the VA, well, my situation's different because of the Purple Heart.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because I had to print off a letter off the VA website saying, you know, this shows that you have health coverage.
Yeah.
So you don't get the fine.
But yeah, no, and then, you know, just from, you know, bad stories, I don't really trust the VA at all. Like, I know there's good ones out there. I know there are good ones out there. Finding them is a problem. Huh? What, Mike Golf?
Palo Alto, California is an awesome VA.
Right? And
so everybody knows.
I was not living in California when I got out, so I will never probably live there again. But, you know, and so it's just like, you know, I'm not signing up for something and paying for something that I'm not going to fucking use because that's bullshit. You know, I'll be fine, you know? And then, I got hit with that fucking fine, and it was like, you know, $2,000 something. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, what and then, you know, the families that have, like, you know, multiple people and each person fucking gets fined. And it's like, you know, if they can't fucking afford health care, what makes you think they can afford these fucking fines?
So
that's why they just wait around for tax time.
Right.
Speaking of these fines, you guys were talking about Obamacare and everything else and GTA earlier.
Yes.
Okay.
So I went and did some research, and I found the next 10 DLCs for GTA 5.
Ooh.
You ready?
Go on.
Okay.
Number 10 is the Nancy Pelosi DLC. Basically, what it is when you go into a lobby, if there's a player that's playing Nancy Pelosi, nobody has a gun except for her.
God damn it.
Number 9 is the Gunmageddon DLC.
Go on.
You're now required to have a bullet button, which means you have to push two buttons on a separate controller to reload.
God damn it.
After you fire 10 rounds, because that's all you're allowed.
Do you see what you caused, Minx, with your gun running?
Yeah. We'll get to that in a second. You're also required to use lead-free ammunition now. I don't know what difference that would make in a video game, but okay.
God damn it, Minx.
Number 8. You're now required to do background checks at ammunition before you can walk out with a gun, and there's also a 7-day waiting period.
Just go to sleep in your apartment. You'll be good.
No, that's 7 real days, not GTA days.
Ah, so
Number 7. Anytime you go to Los Santos Customs, you're required to pass a smog check.
No. No, that's going to ruin the game. God damn it.
I'm buying it for you.
Number 6. There's a DLC for Barama Care. That's what they call it. You have a recurring bill for health insurance, and if you don't have the money for it, you have to pay a fine. And gunshot wounds are now considered a pre-existing condition.
Go on.
Question.
I'm fucked. My character's fucked.
Are explosions are explosions covered as well?
I don't know. I'll have to read the handbook that they mail out to everybody with the DLC.
Roger.
Number 5 is the Safe Spaces DLC. Oh, never mind. That's passive mode. Moving on.
Dude, no, like, no joke. I do, like, I almost fucking went on passive mode yesterday because I was playing last night, and, like, there was this fucker, and he kept fucking, like, I would respawn, and he would be right fucking there to kill me again. I'm like, this motherfucker, like, god damn it, stop. And I was like, I'm going to hit passive mode just to piss him off. But I didn't.
Moving on. Number 4. You're now required to conduct environmental studies before you start any meth lab or gun running missions.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're screwed.
Well, I don't have a meth lab, but, you know, I do have...
Wait. Is it under the current administration or the administration that was in during when the game was released? Because if it's under Trump's administration, we're golden.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, no. This is Jerry Brown and Gavin Newsom.
Oh,
we're
shit.
Fucked. Number 3. Los Santos is now a sanctuary city.
No.
Everybody's in passive mode all the time. Number 2 is the Gay Pride DLC. Everything is rainbow colored. Everybody's in passive mode, and everybody's wearing a rainbow or flying a rainbow flag, and all the guys are wearing no shirts.
Well, Pip already does that.
Yeah. If I'm being honest with everybody, I do the same thing.
Right? Yeah, no, I mean, a bunch of our, like, I know my chick has an outfit, which is nothing but her, you know, panties and a skimpy top. And then Pip likes to run around in his fucking boxers and a hat. And sunglasses.
Right. The hat's important. The hat is important.
Right?
And the number 1 upcoming DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5. They're going to introduce 32 new genders for character development to include the option to change your gender in the middle of the game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, can I be an Apache? I want to be an Apache helicopter.
You probably have to write a letter to Rockstar and petition to have that done, but I'm sure they'd accommodate you.
God damn. Like, what are the other 30 genders, though? Like, I don't know if this is going to label me as a bigot, but I really don't give a fuck.
There's 32 genders.
No, there's 2.
Last time
in GTA, there's going to be 32.
But what are they?
I
You've
believe,
got eunuch.
if I remember what I saw correctly, there's male, female.
Yes.
male asexual, pansexual, bisexual, female pansexual, asexual, bisexual, non-binary, Q, QR, Kick 13, PDQ. I don't know.
Like, okay, those first couple ones, sexuality has nothing to do with gender. So pan, a, and bisexual, like those aren't genders. That's a sexuality. Like, they're just different than gender. Gender is
I don't
biological.
know if your character is bisexual and a female running around in skimpy underwear, gravity would be more pronounced around other females wearing skimpy underwear. I don't know how this fucking works.
Right? Like,
But the most important thing is you can transition genders in the middle of the game if you want to. So long as you have your Obamacare, you're golden.
Fuck.
oh my God. That's
All right.
We gotta start hitting up the bank heist in that game so we can start saving up money for the fines.
right.
And hormone treatments.
Yeah, and hormone treatments.
Bruh.
Fuck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to give you the rundown of the top 10 new DLCs coming out for GTA 5.
You're
This is Mike Golf.
awesome.
Thank you.
Bye,
Peace,
Mike
dude.
Golf.
Say Bubba.
Bye.
Kind of puts me in a tough spot as an ammo-sexual. Where would I fit in that new
Right?
Grand Theft Auto world?
Amosexual? What the fuck?
Well, because I identify as an Apache helicopter.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
no, of
sexually
course.
attracted to 60 millimeter miniguns and all
Mhm.
those other fun things on other aviation things.
Oh, of course. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Alright, I just saw that, D-Max. Gonna make a new character and see if I can make it look like Chelsea Manning and get a sex change in the middle to Bradley.
Right. God, that would make it look like. Honestly, like. Fucking that kid. But no, okay, so like the reason I brought this whole Obamacare thing up is that I saw a story today about, a couple who decided to commit suicide by jumping out of their 9-story building
Oh
today
yeah.
in New York City, literally right down the street from the Empire State Building at 5:30 this morning. All because they can't afford health care. That's why they fucking jumped.
I mean, on the bright side of things, I had something, but I lost it. No.
Right? Oh no.
I
Right?
guess my thought fell flat.
Right? And apparently, some dude from who worked across the street from them noticed their bodies on the ground, and he's just like, "Oh, interesting. They're in the street," and went about his business.
That's an odd place to take a nap.
Right? It's wouldn't I don't know. Wouldn't you just go out to them and be like, "Hey, you okay?" But again, it's New York, and those people are kind of asshole-ish. And they don't like to check on others. And, I'm living in the South where if you see someone acting strange, you go up and you're like, "Are you okay?" But, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's one, that is to me, that is the most shittiest way to die. No, thank you. I hate, falling is number one fear.
Yeah.
I think because there's no way to come back from it.
Right?
That's
Well, it's not the fall that kills you.
It's that sudden
It's the
stop.
sudden stop at the end.
Right? Fuck that. Oh my God.
See, I hope
Because
that
unless you scare yourself to death on the way down, which it is a proven fact, somebody can get scared to death.
Yeah.
You're watching the whole thing the entire time.
Oh. Dude, I couldn't even fucking imagine. Oh, it's fucking terrible. But, with that, we're going to go on our first break.
Sweet.
Right? Ugh. Think about that, you guys. And then also, here's the fat man again. Brent! Like, how would you say that? Burrent. I don't know.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Oh, I have a missile test. Oh.
Right? All right, you guys. We shall be back here soon for more Friday Night Freedom. See you in just a little bit. God damn it, Mud Puppy. I thought I told you to shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, eat your food, motherfucker. Told you we had 10 seconds. And then I unmuted us, and you're like, balls. Yes, no, good, motherfucker. I'm gonna come over there and beat the shit out of you.
You promise?
Maybe.
Oh.
Safe word, it's safety belt.
PT belt.
Right, yeah.
Safety word is anti-disestablishmentarianism.
It is. It is, though. So, yeah. Freaking welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around through the break for us. I appreciate it. I don't know if these fuckers do, but I do. So, yeah. So, let's get right on back into it, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, so I really want to talk about, this whole tweet heard round the world thing.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
Go Fifi. Wait, wrong tweet.
Do what?
Go Fifi.
Right? No, not the Kafifi tweet. No, not that one. The tweet he did on, what was that, Wednesday? Which sparked outrage for some fucking reason. Like, I guess on one hand, I kind of see why. Because, it was only, a year or two ago when they were like, oh, yeah, no, you can totally be open about it and join. And everyone was like, oh, yay! But at the same time, everyone in the military was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Now we have to add this goddamn training on and figure out all this shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
that training was stupendous for us in the MP world.
DD-214 blanket.
Right. Ugh. But yeah, so my whole thing with that is like I said in the first hour, I have friends and some family like on both sides of the political spectrum. And so, I shared the article that, U.S. Army What the Fuck Moments put out, and it got a lot of mixed reviews, mostly because, I shared it and I was like, good. And so that's...
The one word.
Yeah.
The one word.
So that sparked some debate on my feed, and I was like, God, I just sat back and watched and some of these people, had never been in the military, and they're all up in fucking arms over this, and I'm just like, why do you fucking care? 1, you've never joined. 2, you've never thought about joining. 3, you don't give a shit about the military 99.9% of your fucking life. So again, I'm over here wondering why the fuck you give a shit. And everyone's all of it. It's going against human rights. Well, is it though? I don't think so, because I've always been told and under the mindset that joining is a privilege, not a right. Which is why if you talk to any goddamn recruiter out there, they'll give you that fucking list of couple hundred reasons why someone gets disqualified from serving. And it's no one fucking cares about any of the other shit on the goddamn list. But oh no, because the president fucking tweeted something, god damn, like, grab your torches and pitchforks. We're gonna go mobbing and shit. Like, are you? No. Just sit the fuck down. You're fine. And what do you know? Fucking 48 hours later, nobody's up in arms anymore. And it's like, oh, like fucking magic. It's like you fucking went on with your goddamn lives as though it doesn't fucking affect you. You'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just, yeah.
No, it's cool.
Mud Puppy, you look like you're about to say something.
I'm in it. I agree with you 100%. I mean, it's again, going back to the whole medical thing. It's a pre-existing condition that takes a lot of money for upkeep. And then everybody's biggest outcry is, well, the military spends this much money on Viagra.
Right?
Well, that wasn't a pre-existing condition.
That's something that was caused by the military, and they're trying to fix it. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. You know, and
definitely.
Just like, you know, when you tell people, like, you know, oh, single parents are not allowed to join the army either, and they're like, oh my goodness, no, the single parents. I'm like, you know, and they're like, well, aren't there single parents in the military? Well, yeah, no, it's one thing to get knocked up while you're in the military and actually, like, serving, instead of, like, trying to come in, like, just you and your kid. Like, you know, there's a difference.
Okay,
it's not a pre-existing condition.
These two things drive me up a bloody wall.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to use an example. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to give any hints. But there was a person a couple days ago that posted about, was a Marine, been a Marine, served the country for 20 years. And, of course, I'm watching because I have a very, very liberal family.
Yes.
I'm watching my entire liberal family throw this person on a pedestal. Oh my God, she's been transgender for 20 years. And then the key word, and that was where I'm the subject matter expert, because I'm the only person who's been in the military in my family, of, wait a minute, infantry. And that's when it hit me. She was not always a she. She was a man. Facts. It's so many people are hoisting these coming out stories of, I've been in the military for this year and I'm transgender. Great, you're transgender, but you're not post-op.
Right.
You're in the military getting that, and it's the most aggravating thing, and I've been seeing it nonstop across my personal feed and on God knows how many quote-unquote news feeds.
Fake.
No one is checking it, and it's so aggravating.
Yeah, like in like that's just it. Like I actually saw, you know, I was doing my own bit of snooping on Wednesday with everyone and their fucking mother having to fucking comment about it, right? And I saw a comment, and it was by a transgender service member who, like, did, what was it? I think like 22, 23 years active duty, and then retired, and then transitioned. But he had already, like, which I guess was becoming a she, yeah, because the name was female. So he, who became a she, always knew or felt like he was a she, but did research on the fucking hormone therapy that would fucking be entailed in the transition process, and realized, I could fuck myself up worse, and the people around me worse, undergoing just hormone therapy. So I'll just fucking sit and wait, and, you know, I'll fucking transition after. Which, you know, if that's what they want to, like, fine, do that. But, like, don't just take up a slot for, you know, however many years it takes for you to transition from one to another. Which still just, I don't understand how that fucking works, because biologically you can't do that. It's a fucking, you're either an XX or an XY. Like, ta-da. Anyways.
Now, I served with a she that's now a he, and he did the same thing. Waited till he got out and did all the stuff that was needed to be done.
So she is now a he?
Yes.
That's common sense.
Right?
You know? It isn't this... people going in there just to get the surgeries and get the medications and get the treatment. That's ridiculous, because there is someone else just turning 18 that wants to be whatever your MOS is.
Yup.
And you're not going to get out for God knows how many years. And that could tie up a lot of resources. That might be the person that gets that, I don't know, Bronze Star with Valor or whatever for doing something incredible in that unit. You don't know, and I don't want to dive into hypotheticals. But common sense. Get it afterwards. You're going to have TRICARE if you're hurt. You're going to have other things.
Right? If you fucking retire, then you get TRICARE. So have them do it. Like, that's when you have them do it. Not while you're fucking in and, like, taking up a slot that's someone else who knows who they are, I guess would be the right way to put it. I know I'm being, like, you know, a callous bitch or whatever, but I don't care. And, you know, like, you're tying up a slot. And so, like, you know, so if we take in all these people who are trans and want to transition while still active duty, like, where do we fucking put them? Like, do we make special needs fucking, like, companies or battalions or whatever for all the transitioning, like, special needs fuckers? So that way, like, they can be in that fucking unit for however fucking long it takes while, you know, like, their home unit is able to get actual bodies to fill those slots that they're now taking up. Like,
even if you do something like that, it would tie up so many resources. Think
Exactly.
about it. You gotta space those people somewhere.
yeah, exactly,
And
right?
nothing meant by those people. I meant, oh God,
Those people.
damn it.
No, I completely agree, because, you know, that takes money. Like, you know, just making these new fucking units out of fucking nothing, that takes money, and it takes time, it takes resources. That it's already hard enough for the Army to like, the Army and the fucking rest of the goddamn branches, it's already hard enough to get a budget passed through Congress to allow us to get our own, like, to give us, like, adequate training, that to somehow find the money and the resources and shit to start up these, like, special needs units for everyone going through transition, but at the same time, you know, making sure that they're still doing what they need to do to maintain the abilities and qualifications of being a soldier or a Marine or a sailor or an airman.
Yeah, I mean, would they get pushed to a WTU?
But, like, those are for people getting chaptered. Like, medically discharged. Or doing, like, you know, a fit for duty physical.
Or reclassification?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't...
Easy solution is go in, get out.
Then
if you feel the desire to serve, go in, get out, do your time, and then get it afterwards. Because at the very least, you get a deployment, you can put all that money away in your pocket, and boom, you've got a good chunk of whatever you need to get taken care of for your reassignment paid for. You know.
Right, but oh no, I don't feel like I'm a dude, or I don't feel like a chick. I'm a dude. Are you though? Like, and it's just ugh. You know, because, like, if something were to happen, right? Let's say something terrible happens, and, you know, we have to do, like, DNA testing to figure out, you know, who, like, bodies are, right? Because something happens, and it's just, we have to identify you somehow. One of the things we're going to identify you off of is DNA, and it's going to be, you know, with either a fucking XX or an XY. And it's like, well, why is there an XX here when it should all be XY? Like, what? Who the fuck let a female out here in the first place, you know? Which I get it, you know, females are able to do combat arms or whatever or whatnot. More power to you. I don't fucking agree with it, but more power to you. But, you know, like, that can cause issue with, like, trying to identify people. Like, all right, well, shit, which one was the tranny? You know, like, which one in this fucking group of, like, unknowns is the one, like, that is not like the others?
It's once again, that's going down that rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk for hours.
Right? Oh, I love rabbit holes.
Take the red pill.
Mm-hmm. What, Mud Puppy? You're huffing and puffing over there. Come on now.
I'm not. I was trying. I'm being nice.
No,
That was me. That was me huffing and puffing.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm watching him do it.
Yeah, but you said hole.
Out with it, Mud Pup.
Quick, get the horse.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you guys. No.
You're the one. We're gonna have to play that back. Somebody,
Oh my God.
somebody, please. As soon as that hits, we soundbite. I love rabbit holes. Was exactly what you said.
Oh my God. Mud Puppy, this is not Saturday. You're so
Nothing is safe for minks.
bad. You're so bad. What the hell's wrong with you?
That's why you love me.
I mean, I guess. Ugh. But yeah.
No, that's that whole thing. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario.
Yeah. Well, I found an article today, that was shared by, honestly, I think he's becoming one of my most favoritist people ever.
Ooh, Milo.
Yes. Oh my God, I fucking love Milo Yiannopoulos. Fucking love him. I think he's hilarious. But yeah, so he had something to say about it. And if you had any doubts, like, Milo's definitely gay.
Super.
Yeah, no, he calls himself a faggot. And, Mixer. He calls himself a baggot. I forgot about that. And, you know, like, he fucking put on his own, like, show tour called The Dangerous Baggot. Fucking Mixer. But yeah, and so he was quoted as saying, like, you know, you don't help mentally ill trans people by sticking them on the front lines. You help them with therapy and drugs, though not, I have to stress, transition surgery. I only wish he'd gone further and banned women from combat units too, since the evidence clearly shows their presence is disastrous for both morale and performance. Baby steps?
I'm gonna have to disagree with him on that point.
Oh, with females being in combat units? Why?
Have you
There's
seen a
females
pissed
and
off woman?
MPs, and I had 2 of them as gunners, and they outshot most of the guys during firefights.
There's a damn good history of women in shooting roles, primarily shooting roles, dating back to World War I.
Well, yeah, because we're better
They're
shots.
just ridiculous.
We're better shots.
I can't believe. Oh God, please! No, I hope I don't get lynched for this. I'm all for women in combat roles. Go ahead, do if you want it. I'm all for the equality.
Yeah, no, I mean,
But
you know,
man, use them smart.
right? Well,
Don't put them in a line unit with a 60, 70, 80 pound pack and go 30, 40 kilometers. Use them smart.
but then that goes against the whole equality thing. If women want to be up, in those roles, they should be able to carry that 60, 70, 80, 100-pound pack for as long as the males in that unit. Standards should not be
got me there.
Standards should not be lowered just because we're female.
I wasn't saying standards lowered. I'm saying more of think of all right. Each battalion's got a scouts platoon, right? In the infantry, most of them do. Fill those ranks. Get them into those positions where you can optimize the physiology, the psychology, all those jazz. Get that done. Figure out where and then if they want to do line units, let them join the line unit. Nothing's stopping them. But man, there's I can't crawl into a small rabbit hole. I can't crawl into a small little tunnel like what was in Vietnam. I'd be stuck. My shoulders are broader than a ship. But man, my wife, if she was able to fight in Vietnam and got to go in one of those things, I would not want to be caught under there.
Well, no.
She'd be all up in that hole.
Mud Puppy.
Cue the name.
Oh my God. No, okay. But no, I mean, if women can meet the same standards as their male counterparts, especially especially now that, they're able to actually go into infantry units, that's where I think that there should be no different standards between male and female infantry units. If you are such a badass female that can go into infantry, awesome, more power to you. However, you better do the same goddamn thing that those males can do, and that includes PT standards.
Correct.
No, like if you're a female in the infantry, you should be able to pass male standards, not female standards, male standards, because you want to be in an all male, like what is historically an all male unit for a reason. If that's what you want to go into, again, more power to you. Personally, I can't fucking do it, so more power to you, but you should be able to meet the male standards, not the female standards.
You meet the fit to fight standards for your unit, you're good to go.
But
Not a complete fit to fight standard. Just like all of our females had to do, they had fit to fight standards.
Were they different than males?
They were right there with us.
Okay.
And a lot of our females passed the guys.
No, but I mean, like, did you guys have different fit to fight standards for male and female?
Yes and no.
But see, like, I understand, like,
Let's just say the females that met the fit to fight standards like the males did looked down upon the ones that didn't, because they held them. Our females held themselves just as responsible as any given male in the MP Corps.
Yeah.
That, look, if something happens, you're going to have to pull one of these guys out. You're going to have to drag this guy. You're going to have to, take up this position and be able to do it just as good, just as standard, and not to a lesser standard like they hold most females to.
Yeah. What were you going to say, KJ?
No, I'm agreeing with that. That is hits the nail in the coffin. And I was gonna bring up pop culture, Starship Troopers. That whole universe in the books and the movie, those women in there, that's the epitome of meet the standard. Granted, they're all getting ripped in half, but meets the standard of they have to be able to fucking do the job.
Yeah.
No, plain and simple.
But my mindset on this applies to, women who want to go into Ranger School or special operations. Like if you're gonna go into like SF or something, meet the same standards that the men meet. Don't
Definitely.
have I don't want to say lowered, because everyone knows that's what it fucking is, but revised standards for women. Like there shouldn't be revised standards. It should be you meet the same goddamn standards as the men, because if I never went to airborne or air assault, but I'm pretty sure besides the APFT portion, you have to meet the same standards in order to graduate those classes, right?
Climb the rope, pass the O course. Yep, all that jazz.
Yeah, so it's the same. It's the only thing that's different is the APFT for, whatever reasons. But, everything else is the same. So it should be the same way with Ranger School or Special Forces or, any sort of like specialty school like that. Standards should be the same across the board, not like, oh, here's male standards and here's female standards. Because especially when it comes to, like, special operations, if you're going out there, like, you should be able to, like, as a female, you should be able to pull out and cover down for any one of your male counterparts. Shut up, Mud Puppy. I know where you're laughing. I said pull out. I'm aware. Fucking asshole.
Nay.
Oh my god, you're so bad.
I love you, Banks.
You're
Okay,
so
I
bad.
just saw a comment I want to address. Isn't that how it is in any fucking job? Though regardless of what the job is, the best person should be in it. I can go be a CFO and know nothing about finances. I can't be a dental assistant or a surgical tech, or nurse or doc if I don't know how to do my job. Yeah, no. Like what I do, I sling luggage daily. 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100-pound luggage.
Who the fuck's
We're
traveling
hiring
with 100-pound luggage? God damn.
pilots.
Oh, what?
I need 6 laptops. Anyway, these guys, when I see my coworkers that are ladies, and I know the pilot that's coming in it has one of those heavy bags, especially the new ones, it's an oh shit moment for them of they have to sling anywhere from 180 to 300, 400 pounds in a minute. And no, there's that, you got to have that standard in any fucking job, but there's more guys working at my job than at the other. It's going to take time with the gender equality and stuff like that, especially in a combat role. It just will take time. They have to figure it the hell out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I agree, and that's why I keep saying, like, if females are able to fucking do it, awesome, more power to you. Like, go kick some ass, bitch. But if you can't meet the same standards as a male, I don't think you should be in those combat roles.
Roger
That's me.
that.
If you can't take a 50 cal from the ground and mount it by yourself on a Humvee,
You can do that?
yeah, I can
Oh.
mount a Mark 19. Well, I don't know now with my back and everything, but I used to mount Mark 19 by myself.
Oh, and you're so little.
I always caveat with work smarter, not harder, man. Come on, mud puppy.
Right? Grab like 5 people. Come on now.
I can just see you just trying to deadlift it right over your head and just put it on top of the Humvee. Right on top of the truck. Ugh. America's Phoenix.
You got to remember, we're not like infantry and have like 5 guys in a truck. It's 3 people.
I'm Mud Puppy. Roar.
The Ugly Smash.
No, like the whole reason I asked, I don't fucking know. I was medcom for goddamn a decade. I don't know what you fucking real army people do. Fuck.
Medic has issues just shooting a pistol.
Hey, fuck
let alone
you.
anything else.
Fuck you. I was awesome at that. And like I know how to fucking shoot. Might take me a while to fucking zero, but once I do, watch out, bitches. Cause like like medcom, we're not assigned the same weapon
No.
at all. So it's literally every time we would go to the range, it was, oh, here's a brand new fucking weapon for you that you've never shot on before. Oh, awesome! So now I get to spend like 20 goddamn minutes figuring out how to fucking zero properly because I don't fucking know what the fuck I'm doing because I only touch this bitch like once a year, maybe. Actually, medcom standards, as long as you qualified, you could go up to 3 years without going to the range.
Yeah.
It sounds to me
we
like
had
there's,
that conversation
combat
just 2 nights ago, I think Thursday.
That was last night, honey.
Oh. Last night.
You're so pretty.
Because I brought up the canine too. Is that
Oh no,
that people should, move along with their weapon. Once you come into basic training, you're issued an M4. You keep that M4 your entire military career.
I never got the M4.
That would,
Even when I deployed, they gave me an M16A2, and I was like, oh, it's like a musket.
let me ask you something on that. Keep your M4. How in the world? Because I'm going into law. I'm still in school for it. But how in the world would you transport said M4? Let's say you have an entire basic combat training company, and you have 100 soldiers. You got 100 weapons, and they got to turn around in 6 weeks for another basic combat training. How are they going to get another 100 weapons in there? Because
by the people that are coming out.
Yeah, everyone who comes
Yeah,
out.
but that's going to come from all over the country. The logistics of that is a nightmare.
I mean, he's not wrong. He has a good point.
When I got to my unit, I got my rifle. Bam, done. Here you go. Don't fuck it up. Okay, thank you.
I'll try not
Roger.
to.
Roger, Corporal, and you know. That's
I can see I can see your point on that way with the logistics, whereas maybe it should wait till you get to your first unit.
Yeah. And then it's just the issue of personally transporting it from unit to unit, or even then, just once you get to your unit, here you go, suck it up, deal with it, rusted to hell, whatever you got, that's what you deal with. Go fuck yourself.
And I mean that goes the same with handlers, with their canines.
No, I agree. That is something I agree with. Like handlers and their fucking dogs need to be fucking together the entire time.
Yeah.
That is like the bond that like happens between canine and handler is immense, and it takes a while to get there for good reason. Like, one, the dog has to be able to trust the handler that the handler is not going to make it do something put itself into excess danger, and the handler needs to be able to fucking trust the dog as well, and be able to actually read the dog, not just be like, oh look, it's sitting. Like, they have to be able to read the different ways that the actual dog reacts to different things, and that takes a long time. I've got a lot of friends who are in the canine district because I was friends with a lot of MPs, so shenanigans. I don't know. Hi, Mom, by the way.
That should be a career long assignment.
It is now. You can actually MOS out to canine.
No.
I'm saying
the dog.
career long with the dog.
Oh, okay.
As long as the dog's there, you're its handler, and then it's because if you think about it, that partnership, they'll read into each other. It's people that work 20, 30 years.
Yeah, Doc Derek, they do. When you PCS, one, you have to give up your dog for the next one, and then as well as I've seen handlers change. The most I ever seen a handler go through dogs was 4 dogs, and that was in 3 years.
Yeah, no, I had a friend go through 3 dogs in the matter of a year, because he had just gotten back from a deployment with dog A, and then got back to Germany. They PCS the dog to a different base in Germany. So then my buddy got dog B. He and dog B did not certify because he was up for certification within a couple months, and they gave him a new dog, and he's like, I don't know what, we can't fucking do this right now. Him and dog B did not bond. So then they PCS dog A back, but then dog A ended up getting sick and having to go to Texas. And so then he got dog C, and dog C attacked him multiple times. This dog was fucking crazy. Its name was Ninja. And I
was going to say it must have been a Dino or something. Dinos are always known as freaking basket cases.
No, its name was Ninja, and it not only had separation anxiety, it had crate anxiety, it had this dog was not good. You believe all dogs are good. No, it turned on my friend who was its handler, who, in theory, the dog should never turn on its handler, but it turned on him twice because he was trying to put the dog back into its cage at the end of shift.
I never got to play with a lot of MPs when I was at Campbell, but when I lived in Florida before I enlisted, my ex-wife's neighbor was a canine officer, and that dog and him were impossible to separate. And I thought that was the most brilliant way how they handled it, was in that city in Florida. Once you paired up, It was done. It was over. You never dealt with it again till the dog unfortunately passed away.
And that's the other difference with military canine and civilian canine. A lot of civilian canine, you take your dog home with you at night, things like that, whether it be a bomb or a drug dog. The military, they're stuck in the kennel until you come back the next day.
I just got flushed.
That's what I get for answering the goddamn phone. That's what I get. There you go. There you go. Cape. KJ.
I am honored.
You got flushed. Ugh, god damn it. I fucking knew.
Now if I just get that back pay child support, life will be good.
Right. Damn it. But yeah, no, Oh, I'm so sorry, Bobby. Call again. Hey, I just tried to call. Well, call again, god damn it. I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah, that's the only other thing I would like to see changed is that, you know, the dogs can go home with the handlers.
Yeah. But, you know, for the handlers who live in the barracks, that's not possible. Which,
why not?
Because pets are not allowed in the barracks. And I get it. I know.
It's not a pet.
I'm aware of this. I'm aware that the canine is technically not a pet. I understand. Even though some of them are super sweet, because my friend may or may not have gotten me into the actual kennels at Baumholder, and I may or may not have sat on the outside of like the fence and like was petting them, and oh my god, they were so cute and fluffy. And a couple of them were assholes, and their fucking cages were like freaking walled off, and he's like, don't go near that one. Oh, okay. But then some of the others, he's like, yeah, no, all these other ones, they're fine, you can fucking pet them. And I was like, ah. I may have actually gotten into the, you know, their cages with them, and I was like, I'm so happy right now. But yeah, no, that's neither here nor there. I understand they're not pets. I understand they are working animals. But per SOP/regulation, no animals are allowed in the barracks.
Well, animals aren't allowed in the PMO, but I can tell you there was plenty of canines that laid underneath my desk during shift while we
right?
waited for them a call.
Right, and then you know, you love on them.
You took care of your dog. Shame on you.
Well, I had a retired canine while I was in Germany, and he went to work with me.
You rule breaker.
He was the PMO dog. And
oh my god, it's farm night, D-Max. Fuck that. We had a goat and a pig once. Hey Minx, what do you know about a goat and a pig?
Where?
I don't know. You need to know a lot about horses, so.
I do. I mean, goats are cute when they're babies. I don't know. Shut up, both of you. Shut up, motherfuckers.
But did you have a man bear pig?
Oh my god. No.
I love you too, Casey.
You guys are so bad.
Doc
You're just
Derek,
egging
how
them
old are the
on.
canines when they retire them? It depends. Roy, he was 14 years old when I got him.
Aw, puppy. I mean, like an
And-
old puppy, but
And he was, he had more deployments than most soldiers that I've ever seen. But, me and him were actually in Afghanistan together. And he, the only thing that ruled him out, he could still pass certification, all except for he had problem jumping because of his hips.
aw.
And that's the only thing that ruled him out. That and he was a hand whore. So he didn't like to bite.
He was a hand whore?
Yeah.
What does that
That's
mean?
Dogs that don't... canines are supposed to be mean, and you're not supposed to pet them and everything else.
I mean, allegedly.
Yes.
Like I said, I've known my...
Everybody loves on their canine.
Yeah. I was going to say my buddy, the friend I was telling you about, his canine was named Bach. And I say was because Bach died 2015 from lymphoma. But freaking, oh my God, this dog was awesome. He would cuddle with me, and I was like, ah! Like, I never felt like you know, when I saw my friend working with him, and I could see, like, oh, like, this dog could fuck me up if he really wanted to. But, like, you know, when he wasn't working, he was just like, ah, love me. He was such an awesome dog.
Don't think they're supposed to do that.
No, they're not.
Yeah, Roy's thing was he just wasn't into biting anymore. But he could still sniff drugs out from across the room.
Oh, baby.
But he just didn't. He's like, I don't. Could I just sniff things instead of biting it all the time?
Right? Do I have to?
Might have had a problem with the stealth sniffing drugs. You know, a little bit of Johnny Montana.
Right.
Hey, well, Paul, thanks for the follow.
Right? Oh, yeah. What's up, everyone from Mixer? Casey thinks I know who I'm talking about. I mean, possibly. And my friend was a man whore. So, it wouldn't surprise me if someone knew him. They'd be like, oh, yeah, I know him. Yes, I'm sure you do. Yes. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping because I think what I'm going to do for our third hour is do games because I didn't do those on Tuesday, and I'm not sure when the last time they were done. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do.
I like games.
Oh,
Games.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Excited.
KJ, do you know about the games?
No, I'm a little nervous. Guys, go poop pants.
No, you don't have to put pants on.
Sweet.
Right? Ah!
I was wearing them unnecessary.
But yeah, so before we get into that, so obviously we have a show every single night starting at 2000 Eastern time. Tonight is Friday Night Freedom. Tomorrow is Saturday Night Savagery with Jay Reddy and Pookie. Sunday is the Green Room with our local stoners, Jason and Charlie. Monday is the Monday edition with Ice and Cuffs. Tuesday is Tied Up Tuesday with myself, Minx, and my new partner in crime, Gray Cloud. Wednesday is WTF Wednesday with Jim Beam. And Thursday we've got Sergeant's Time with Ice, Gray Cloud, Mike Golf, and Doc Madness. Who, talking to that kid, is fucking amazing. Oh my God, I love it.
He's brilliant.
Brilliant. But yeah, so we've got some guests coming up over the next couple weeks. So next Wednesday, we have Mike Davis and Bruce Stortz from Project Healing Waters Fly Fishing. And so that is an corporation dedicated to, dedicated to the physical and emotional rehabilitation of disabled active duty and veterans through fly fishing and associated activities, including education and outings. Next Thursday, August 3rd. Oh my God, we're in August already.
I know. The kids go back to school Tuesday.
You're so excited. So next Thursday, Bobby Henline from Bravo 748 is going to be on. Bobby is a 4-tour Iraqi war veteran, retired staff sergeant, wounded warrior, comedian, and Bravo 748 motivational presenter. Bobby's story has been featured in numerous media sources, including the documentary Comedy Warriors Healing Through Humor, Healing Bobby, and Weight of Honor on CNN, PBS, KET, NPR, Today.com, and Time.com. Time Magazine, People Magazine, The Huffington Post, Guidepost, and the what? Nipawin. Oh, Nipawin. It sounds like Nipawin.
Somebody say nipples?
journal, right? Nipple. As well as television, radio, and podcasts around the world. Interesting. Next Friday, Mud Puppy, we have a guest.
Yes.
Right? Shit. Maria Martinez from Cochise Serving Veterans. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. So CSV was formed in October 2013, and it is a veteran serving group comprised of members of federal, state, and local government, both civilian and veteran individuals, private agencies, and veteran service organizations. Through a collaborative effort, CSV provides a forum for addressing veteran issues through outreach, education, and networking. They support a goal of enabling veterans to achieve and or maintain independence and self-sufficiency by providing a focused source of veteran resources, referral services, and community support.
Hashtag functional veteran.
Right? Shit. And then the Friday after that, the 11th, we have another guest.
Yes.
I know.
I'm excited.
Right? I mean, you should be. It's Drill Sergeant, I think it's pronounced High, right? H-Y?
Yes.
Yes, from Angry Cops. So Drill Sergeant High will be back on to let us know what he's been up to lately. His Facebook page, Angry Cops, is a comedic take, oh my God, on the life and times, shut up, Mud Puppy, of a police officer, and you too, KJ. It's a comedic take on the life and times of a police officer and Army drill sergeant. Relax and laugh a little at both these real life scenarios and his daydreams that wind up on the internet. And then I wanted to let you guys know, I kind of already talked about Warhorse for Veterans and how I got super excited because I saw a picture of Summer, who's my favorite fucking horse, like, ever. Shut up, Mud Puppy.
I'm drinking.
What's a Mud Puppy?
I'm taking a drink.
You're such a dick. I hope you choke on that. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Fucker.
You brought her.
Oh my God. No. Okay. Everyone needs to go check out War Horses for Veterans. They're fucking amazing. They're for combat veterans. And it's basically a weekend getaway into peaceful bliss. And, like I said, it's for combat veterans only. And so you go in, you apply, you give them a photocopy of your, you have to submit a copy of your DD-214, so that way they can verify, like, oh yeah, no, you know, it's your fucking DD-214. I can see on here, oh yeah, you are a combat vet. Anyways, but yeah, it's a fucking peaceful experience, and I highly recommend it. I cannot say enough good things about this organization and about the people that run it. It's absolutely amazing, and I really want to go back. So I'm trying to convince a bunch of my friends that are combat vets, like, hey, I'll sponsor you, let's go. It hasn't worked yet, but I'm trying. But yeah,
you can be my sponsor,
dude. Yeah, no, I'll fucking go. Like, I don't think you understand. I want to go back. Well, one, you know, Warhorse for Vets, and two, fucking Cuffs is there. So I want to see her again. And, yeah.
Hey, D-Max even said I'll sponsor.
Right?
D-Max has been out there, too.
Mm-hmm. And then we're kicking off a Warrior of the Month contest. This is open for all branches of the military. So Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and we opened it up to the Coast Guard because Coasties need some love, too. And so basically it's for anyone who is like E4 non-commissioned officer and below. So no corporals or, you know, petty officers. And so basically like all elite, like a non-commissioned officer or an officer can come in and go to our website, which is WTFnationradio.com/warrior, and you submit an application, and it goes up against other applications, and we figure out who is the best person to get the title of Warrior of this month. And the winner gets a prize, and then at the end of the year, all the month's winners compete against each other, and we have like a Warrior of the Year competition. So yeah, and that person gets an even bigger prize, so it's going to be exciting. But KJ, I know you wanted to talk about something, so what's up, dude?
Sorry, I noticed Doc in the Mixer chat. He brought up something that's looked pretty interesting, and I haven't heard it yet. But China's preparing for a crisis along the North Korean border.
Interesting.
And, yeah, reported by the Wall Street Journal, and I'm sorry, it's 3 days old, so please forgive me. But bolstered its defenses along its 880-mile. Jesus, stop telling me to subscribe. 880-mile frontier with Korea for a potential crisis across their border, including the possibility of a U.S. military strike.
Hey, wait, hold on. You're kind of breaking up again.
I blame all white people. Is that better?
No, it's the white people.
Is that better?
Yes.
They're realigning their forces in surrounding regions to prepare for potential crisis across the border, including the possibility of a U.S. military strike. First of all, thanks. Good call out, Doc. But the review of official military and government websites and interviews with experts show that Beijing has implemented many of the changes in recent months after initiating them last year. They coincide with a repeated warning by U.S. President Donald Trump that he's weighing military action to halt North Korea's nuclear weapons program, which exerting pressure on China to do more to rein in Pyongyang. This is. I think we called that earlier. I know I did. Of they're going to come in and smack them on the wee for the little brothers. That's huge, especially with the new missile test. That's a huge, big slap in the face to the people that have been supplying them with food and water and oil, and just have to nuke North Korea. Okay, Doc. I don't think we can do that. But this is. What do you guys think about China getting involved with this? Because I'm sorry to divert back to news, but I'm surprised this has been missed.
So yeah, I only caught like every fifth word.
No. I could see China going in and smacking his hand and disarming him.
Would they though?
Yeah, they already told him to stop.
Well, I mean,
Don't poke the eagle.
Right? Do you remember what happened last time Japan did that? Like, maybe we need a history lesson. But no, sorry, Japan. I don't know. I think lining your troops up at the border is one thing, but it's a great show of force and a intimidation factor, but if shit hits the fan, will they actually do anything? God damn it, Mud Puppy.
No, it's not you this time. It's Casey.
What is Casey doing?
KJ, what did I do? Oh, yes, I said wee.
The wee.
Listening, all right? It's saving her.
I was trying to be good for the rest of the show, damn it.
I'm trying.
Oh my god, you guys are terrible. All of you are terrible.
But yes, it's don't poke the eagle. It's like everybody used to say, don't poke the Russian bear. Well, we did, and we see how that worked out for Russia. But again,
right.
I think China is going to go in there and we won't have to really do anything.
Yay, more Samsungs and Nissans and Hyundais.
What?
Those are all
And-
Korean-made stuff, aren't they?
I'm not sure.
But here's the
Reunification
thing that I can
now?
see happening is China's going to influx into North Korea, correct?
That's what it
Say,
looks
say
like.
they do that. China influxes into North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
You have the U.S. and South Korea. What does that sound like to you? That happened, 50 some odd years ago.
No one's that stupid.
World War II. Russia pushed into Berlin, into East Germany. U.S. pushed into West Germany, and we still had that border there.
I don't think we need another Cold War, especially between the most stubborn nation politically and us, which is constantly fluctuating. I really don't have a thing for that.
T-Mac said a Note 7 might be more effective than a North Korean missile.
I mean, maybe. But, all right. Well, that brings us to our second break. And I think I'm going to do games tonight because it's been like 2 weeks since I've done them. So,
T-Mac said the 14th.
right? Yeah, so 2 weeks. I don't know. Why not? Let's do it. We can do some games tonight. What do you guys think?
Sweet.
I love games.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
so,
where's Redacted?
Oh, no, it's fine. He hasn't been here in like a month.
No, he was here
He
earlier.
was commenting earlier.
No, like he can, like that's fine, but he hasn't played in like a month. Hi,
Okay.
Redacted. If you're still here, it's fine. It'll be fine. So, all
D-Mac
right.
says KJ picks first game.
All right, no, we can do that. So everyone who wants to play, you're gonna have to get 2 screens, like either your phone and your laptop, or something, and you're gonna have one screen on Mixer, which is mixer.com/WTF Nation Radio, and then you're gonna have your other screen on Jackbox.tv. So everyone over in Facebook Live, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you tomorrow for Saturday Night Savagery. Everyone over in Mixer, we will be back after this break, so stand fast. Bye, you guys.
Me deep into the photography. I don't really need your sympathy, just tell me your thoughts. Have I got what they got, and is it a plot done for naught? Am I not like you because I do what I do? Who knew that I could lose a few of you cause I bleed blue? But it's true, I know cause I see it every day as I work and I sleep the day away. Like you I have pain, and like you I have fear. Can I pay all of the bills and still make it through the year? Will I make it home alive? Should I pray to the sky every day and every night? Will I hold you by my side? But in the public eye, I don't even have a heart. A robot of the system moving only when I'm told to start. Rip apart my art, I'm strong like a flower blooming. You got it all wrong, I know I breathe, and like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human.
Call me a vet like a soldier. Green beret, 21 gun salute, don't wanna see today. In the constant war zone, in the home of the brave, where they hate the police until they saving the day. I got kids like you, a mortgage like you, so blue lives matter, and so does yours too. All this separation and divide, open your eyes. If you cut us all open, we the same inside. The only difference is I run to the gunfight. Your peace when it's chaos, when the people don't act right. But I'm under scrutiny for trying to protect me. You pull a pistol and I'm shooting for trying to contest me. I got a quick second to make a deadly decision. The media betrayed me like a kid for a living, like I'm cold with no heart, a brain with no thoughts, a body with no feeling, a life with no cause.
Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. I'm damned if I do, and damned if I don't. It's like every single time I say what's on my mind, they go for my throat. They spew evil words. If you are absurd, always grinding grinding, grinning, and killing my soul with these verbs. Hold me down like I can't gasp for air. I'm closed inside of a box like I'm inside Fort Knox. Every time that I'm there, I don't know why they think that I'm different from you. All that's true is I'm a like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human.